Hi guys, welcome off the 10th. My name is Chris, and today we are going to do a...
Will it Fizzics?
That's right, we are going to do a Will It Fizzics today, and today's beer is from Collective Arts. Taking a look at Stranger Than, but this is Stranger Than Peanut Butter and Banana. Uh-oh, that's not coming in on camera. Let's try that again. There it is. Stranger Than Peanut Butter and Banana. Basically, it's a porter. It's basically Stranger Than fiction porter, but flavored and adjunct, which I've had before. But before we even talk about all that stuff, let's take a look at this. Take a look at this can. Can't even speak English. All right, so Stranger Than Peanut Butter and Banana from Collective Arts out of Hamilton, Ontario. It's a porter. It's coming in at 5.5% alcohol by volume. It's in a 473 milliliter can, and I have no idea what hops they're using in this one. So that's the question marks on the hops. So yeah, I've had Stranger Than Fiction before. I've had their porter. I like stouts and porters, but I'm more of a stout guy. If somebody was to pass me a stout or a porter, I'm jumping towards a stout all day long. I find that porters are a little bit too watery, too thin for me, but that's just me, unless I could find a really good one. But nevertheless, this is why we're having it in the Fizzics. We are going to Fizzics this beer today. Before I Fizzics it though, I want to open it up and try it without the Fizzics. So let's get into this can. So pour a little bit into the merit glass here. There we go. Oh, that looks like poop. And it just spilt everywhere. I just missed my phone. All right, so Stranger Than. I like the artwork on this one. This is somebody crazy. Some guy. Who did this artwork? This would be Victor Hagstrom. Sure. Of course, they put white writing on a yellow or on a kind of off green color. Look at the disgusting color of this beer. It looks like poop in a glass. It's a Nick beer in a glass. It's a poop in a glass beer. It looks gross. I'm so afraid. I hope this isn't bad. Let's pour it off with a little bit of head on it. It did fizz away like Coca-Cola, so it's gone. So we're gonna take a smell of this before we try to Fizzics this. Oh, well, there's the banana and the peanut butter. It smells a whole lot better than it looks. That's for sure. All right, so this is telling me peanut butter and banana on the can, and it's exactly what I'm getting on the scent. And it's like, I want to say it's almost equal portion of banana and peanut butter. It's crazy. Yeah, every time I go in, I'm picking up something a little bit stronger than the last, but then it's going back and forth. So picking up banana there, and there's the peanut butter. So it's weird. This is really weird. Let's take a sip of this first before we Fizzics it. Okay. There's a little bit of carbonation left in this. I mean, it did fizz away. But let's talk about this beer and how I'm not a big fan of the taste of this beer. It smells way better than it tastes. All right, let's talk about the body on this one. The body on this one, surprisingly, you take the first sip of it, and it's like, oh, this is almost a full body, almost high end and medium. But then once you swallow it, it's like, no, it's just water. That's exactly what I'm getting on that. Let's talk about the taste. Taste on this one, it's the banana and the peanut butter are dialed back big time in this porter. The porter, it's giving me that porter bitterness that normally you would have in a porter, like a kind of like almost like going into a sour kind of. I know that sounds weird, especially when it's a peanut butter and banana, but those flavors are there, but they're very dialed back. I'm assuming they're just using flavoring because it's like no way they use the actual stuff in them, but the actual fruit or the actual peanut butter. They might have, but if they did, then they didn't use enough because this is really dialed back. But it is giving me a sourness to it, which is the typical porter finish on this one. This is why I'm not a huge porter fan, but the important thing is I got the Fizzics here, and I'm going to see if I can fix the body of this beer. Like I said, when you first take a sip and it hits your lips, you're like, oh, this is going to be a bigger body than normal. But once you swallow it, the body just disappears. It's really weird. But let's put it into the Fizzics. I just rinsed it out, cleaned it up. Let's put this beer in there and see what we got. See what kind of a brown mess we can get into on this one. Let's pour it in this glass. Use a bit bigger of a glass than I wanted to on this one. Oh, there we go. That's a good. You know what? I'll only do one shot ahead on this one. All right, so it looks like poop in a glass with an off-white head on it. But look at the head on that. It's like a Guinness kind of head. It's sticking around right on the glass. Oh, the smell still the same. Yeah, it Fizzics. It Fizzics big time. You still get all the taste and stuff like that, the dialed back peanut butter and the dialed back the banana and a little bit of that bitterness at the very end from the porter, but the body's way better. Yeah. Well, guess what, Collective Arts? Maybe you should nitro your beers, or I'm just gonna keep having to Fizzics everything because this is way better. Way better Fizzics. Anyway, so in my own opinion, guys, the Stranger Than peanut butter and banana porter, it's better than the Fizzics. Oh, it's just stripping now. It's better than the Fizzics, but it's not a very good porter for what it's supposed to be. You got the smell, you got that peanut butter and that banana scent all day long. It smells really great. But then on the sip, if you don't have a Fizzics machine or something to nitro this thing, you're gonna have a kind of like, oh my god, it's a medium body, and then it falls right off and goes in the water with no flavor and just more of a porter. But other than that, I'm done with my own opinion on this one. And you know what, guys, if you like the video and you want to see some more stuff get Fizzics, let me know. Hit the like button, comment. There's that can right there. There's the artwork. All right, subscribe and hit that notification bell, and I will talk to you guys later. Peace out. Bye-bye.